This is News 4 San Antonio Today, the only local news station with nonstop news.
It is what we do. Good morning, Nonstop News starts right now. We are the only TV station in town commercial free until the top of the hour.
We have you covered this morning. You heard from Jeannette, and she'll give us a deeper look at the weather again in just a few moments.
I want to start off, though, with Joy Bergen and on-time traffic. What are you seeing out there, Joy?
Well, right now we are following an accident over on the west side of San Antonio. This is going to be on the connecting ramp between Highway live above that area right now. This is affecting more so the frontage road than the main lanes of the highway, correct?
Hey, good morning, Joy. So yes, this is the connecting ramp to 90 West from 410 South. The ramp is closed right now while they get this reported rollover cleaned up. So I haven't seen anybody get transported or anything serious like that, but we do have a full ramp closure as they're actively towing it right now. Not really impacting traffic too much in the area. There's this one car going down on the connecting ramp at the moment. So I think we're pretty clear in the area, and this should be getting cleared out any moment now. I'll keep you updated with what else I see throughout the city. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. We appreciate it. So that, major connecting ramp still open. It's the frontage road where we're seeing that closure right now. And as he said, we are well into the clearing stages. So rest of San Antonio looking okay this morning. That's the latest.
All right, Joy, thank you. This morning we have the names of the victims shot and killed over the weekend at a local landscaping business. Police say that Jose Hernandez showed up to Mission Landscape Supplies Saturday and shot and killed his co-workers Karen Batista, Sergio Chacon, and Selvin Chacon. Selvin and Sergio were originally from Honduras. Karen was a mother of a three-year-old little boy. Hernandez later killed himself. No motive there in that case.
A teenager is in critical condition this morning after a shooting on the southwest side. It happened around 8:30 last night near the Hunters Glen townhomes along Somerset Road near Fair Meadows. Police say a 16-year-old was found shot in the stomach outside of his house. They say the victim was unable to give them information about a description of the shooter. Several undocumented immigrants were detained, and a driver is now in custody after a multi-county chase involving DPS. The chase started Monday afternoon in McMullen County and went through Atascosa County, and it ended in southern Bexar County near Applewhite and Palo Alto roads. The Atascosa County Sheriff's Office says the driver tried to hit a deputy on the side of Highway 16 who was trying to deploy spikes. Now the chase continued onto the highway and into southern Bexar County when the driver crashed into two cars. Authorities arrested the driver after a brief foot chase and turned him over to McMullen County deputies.
Across Texas, an Army gynecologist at Fort Hood is accused of secretly recording patients during exams. That according to a lawsuit filed by a patient against Dr. Blaine McCraw. The patient says that she had several appointments with McCraw over a year. She says a few weeks ago, Army criminal investigators called her and told her that he secretly recorded his phone into his pocket to film her.
Probably about 5 minutes later when I got in my car and I was by myself. And I just sat there and I just started crying. And I drove home for an hour and I just cried the entire way home.
What do you want to say to Army leadership right now who may have known about this?
Shame on you. Shame on you for letting this happen. Shame on you for not taking action. Shame on you for letting this predator continue to practice.
The patient says that she is one of dozens of women The Army says he's been suspended and is under criminal investigation.
It's been 1 week since a UPS plane crashed in Louisville, Kentucky, killing at least 14 people. Crews are still on the ground this morning working to clean up after the crash. Louisville Mayor Craig Greenberg says UPS and the city's sewer district worked quickly to prevent an even worse catastrophe.
In some places where the crash occurred, oil was 2, 3 or more feet deep at the time. UPS has brought in a contractor to work with the EPA, to work with MSD to make sure that the entire site is cleaned up.
Mayor Greenberg notes MSD has helped stop more than 30,000 gallons of oil from going into the city's groundwater. Officials say most of the oil runoff from the site was contained. Greenberg adds the National Transportation Safety Board is still on the ground and continues to investigate the crash. First responders also remain at the scene.
All right, less than 15 minutes now before 7 a.m. Your business report this morning, Apple delaying the release of the new iPhone Air because of weak sales.
And President Trump proposed a 50-year mortgage to break the housing market gridlock. Jane King is live at the New York Stock Exchange with those stories and more. Good morning, Jane.
Hi, David and Marisa. Good morning. It's the Trump administration working on a 50-year mortgage. Now, the Federal Housing Finance Agency Director, Bill Pulte, calls it a game changer. Financial analysis shows it would save on average end up with more interest being paid to the lenders over time, and the current average first-time home buyer is a record high 38 years old, which means that the home may never be paid off. Well, Apple no longer planning to launch a second-generation iPhone Air next fall and has already sharply scaled back production of the first version. The company launched the super thin version of the iPhone in September, but it has not proven to be a hit. The information reports the company was aiming to have a new iPhone Air next fall that would have been lighter and had more battery capacity, but after this year's lackluster sales, there will not be a follow-up model. And in a study from Lemonade and Talker Research, nearly all parents say their child's safety is more important than cost when driving. And one way parents and insurance providers are taking their teens' safety seriously is by using telematics or remote monitoring to keep an eye on and assess their teens' driving. When respondents insurance companies using technology to track their teens' driving, 63% were positive about it, and more than a third said their insurance provider is already using telematics to monitor their teen. And the Disney Destiny cruise ship will Fort Lauderdale, officially becoming the 7th ship in the company lineup. And like Disney's other cruise ships, it will have themed dining, lounges, premium onboard entertainment. The Destiny theme highest revenue driver last year. Okay, stocks closed higher yesterday. There a lot of optimism. Maybe this government shutdown is about ready to be over, so we had big gains. Now the stock market is open today, but the bond market is closed for Veterans Day, so that could mean a lighter day of trading. We are looking mixed this morning. Live from the New York Stock Exchange, I'm Jane King. Back to you.
Jane, you caught my eye with the whole teen driving. So I have a teen driver now 1 week in, and my wife and I talk about the technology of monitoring him and how our parents didn't have that, and whether or not it's,
I know,
quote unquote ethical. How much should you know? And how you bridge that with safety.
I know. Good question. I have a teen driver too. Now, he's in college in Chicago, so he's actually not driving that much, but he does have his driver's license. But as long as they're aware that it's okay to just kind of make sure they're young. They may think they're invincible. It's okay to have a little reminder every once in a while to be like, kind of notice you're going a little fast.
Can't get there, Jane. Can't.
It's tough.
The strings are not cut yet. The apron strings. The great Jane King live
strings
there.
Are not totally cut.
Yeah, just severed, just a smidge. Jane, we'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day.
Thanks.
In consumer news, Peloton has announced the recall of some of their exercise bikes. Owners of the original series Bike Plus should stop pedaling immediately. Last week, the company recalled over 800,000 bikes due to a seat issue that has injured some riders. The seat post assembly on the original series Bike Plus can break and detach while being used. There have been 2 reports of bike riders falling and suffering injuries.
Happening today, it's Veterans Day, and across San Antonio, many schools and organizations are hosting ceremonies to honor the men and women who've served our country.
News 4 San Antonio's Tawny Davis joins us live now with the details on those events. Good morning, Tawny.
Well, good morning. So the University of Incarnate Word and Northeast Lakeview College are having their own ceremonies to celebrate veterans as well as their military students. So over at Incarnate Word, they will be hosting a special ceremony with dozens of veterans, current service members, and ROTC cadets in attendance. It will be later this morning at 11 a.m. The location will be at the Drawers Ballroom Student Engagement Center at the university's Broadway campus. The ceremony will include a presentation of colors, laying of wreath, and folding of the American flag, along with special remarks from distinguished guests. The second ceremony at NLC is a ribbon-cutting ceremony for a new veteran center called the Nighthawk Legacy Center. This standalone facility will provide dedicated service and support to our veterans and military-connected students. New services include focused advising, military education benefits, and assistance with transition from military to civilian life. They will also reestablish a veteran mentor program that matches incoming veterans with current students. The ceremony is scheduled to begin at 11 a.m. at Northeast Lakeview College on 1201 Kitty Hawk Road. So there are many ways that we can honor veterans today, and this is actually a special day for me, as today is my birthday, and it is always an honor to share it with the men and women who are in service. So if you see a service member today, today is the day to thank them. Reporting live, I'm Tawny Davis. Back to you.
Also today, Animal Care Services is holding an adoption special in honor of Veterans Day. They will offer $0 pet adoptions for all active duty, retired, and reserve military service members. You will need a valid military ID. The general public can also adopt a pet for $25 during this event. This is happening at the Animal Care Services main campus off of Highway 151 from 1 to 7 p.m. The first 25 adopters will also receive a free bag of pet food.
Now your certified most accurate 4-zone weather with meteorologist Jeannette.
A sincere thank you to all our veterans, and happy birthday, Tawny. All right, so let's take a look at the forecast for today. It is cold this morning. Many spots are starting off in the 30s. We're at 38 in San Antonio right now. We'll likely drop another degree within the next hour. By noontime, we're in the mid 60s, and then this afternoon we climb to the low 70s. It'll get breezy this afternoon. Winds will be increasing from the south, generally sustained 10 to 15 miles an hour, but occasional gusts 20 to 25 miles an hour. Some spots out west, especially, gusts upwards of 30 miles an hour, and that's going to increase the fire danger. So much so that a red flag warning will be in effect between 9 this morning to 6 o'clock this evening. Checking out the temperatures, lots of 30s here in Bexar County. Over northern Bexar County, many spots there in the low 30s. 39 at the airport was 38 earlier, closer to 36 in Leon Valley. Now in Boerne, it's actually closer to 38 degrees. This is saying 41. 34 is the temperature in Kerrville, 33 in Hondo. And we're also seeing 30s in the eastern zone and down south. This afternoon, temperatures do climb into the 70s, low to mid 70s from San Antonio to the hill country, but we'll see mid to upper 70s down south, out west, including portions of the eastern zone. We have high pressure that's still in control. That upper level ridge will keep things dry through this week, but that'll slowly back off as we head into the weekend. Upper level disturbance is still across the eastern U.S., and that's helping to produce some more snow this morning. Some fresh snow showers from the UP of Michigan to Wisconsin, including portions of Illinois and Indiana. Heavier snow in the northeast, downwind of Lake Ontario and Lake Erie. Here's our next weather maker. This front will arrive by the time Sunday rolls around, and this is what's going to help to produce some rain. Couple showers, maybe a thunderstorm starting Saturday night, continuing into Sunday. Very small rain chance on Monday, and then we may see rain chances increase again late next week, next Thursday, next Friday, as another front approaches from the north. This in-house computer model is giving us a general idea of how much rain we could see over the next 10 days, about 1/4 inch here in San Antonio. That could go up or down, so we'll keep watch. 49 to 81 tomorrow, 84 Thursday through Saturday. Notice the mornings will be milder too. Humidity on the rise Friday and Saturday. 30% rain chance Saturday night into Sunday. Here's the extended forecast for the other 3 zones. Looks dry through the entire 7 days in the western zone. 30% rain chance Saturday night in the hill country. Best rain chance late Saturday into Sundays in the eastern zone.
All right, live downtown, we have photojournalist David Mendoza above a scene, a crash here along I-37. This is from Sky 4. Seeing a lot of people surrounding that sedan right there. Let's go straight to David for more details on this. Good morning, David.
That's right, Joy. This is 37 South, right over I-10 on the south side of downtown. Looks like we have a single vehicle involved accident. I initially heard that this was a 2-vehicle involved accident. I haven't been able to locate the other vehicle involved. Police just getting out on scene, 2 lanes blocked, 1 lane open, and unfortunately I do believe we have some injuries of the driver of this Toyota right here. Traffic is starting to build up in the area while they get this cleaned up. Again, this just happened, officers just arriving on scene. The scene is just starting out, so cleanup is a minute away. I'll leave you with that. Drive safe and take care. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. We appreciate it. Again, this is the area that he's talking about, I-37 and I-10. That's the latest with your on-time traffic.
Joy, thank you. An iconic piece of movie history is going up for auction next month. the black hat worn by Margaret Hamilton in the 1939 movie The Wizard of Oz. Heritage Auctions will have that hat and other items from the movie on sale December 9th through the 10th. Also up for grabs is a copy of the Wizard of Oz book signed by the main cast, including Toto's paw prints. It comes in time for the second theatrical installment of the Wicked musical, out in theaters.
Dog too. Childhood classic coming to life in a storybook-inspired hotel suite. The Sheraton Boston Hotel has unveiled its Goodnight Moon suite. It's a full-scale replica of the Great Green Room for the beloved 1947 children's book by Margaret Wise Brown. Goodnight Moon Family Suite can accommodate up to 2 adults and 2 kids. The room comes with special amenities like turn-down service and milk and cookies. You can book it through next February.
Oh, that's a cute little room.
Yeah.
I love it.
Too old for y'all?
No, well, I think the girls will like it.
Yeah, well.
Thanks for joining us.